All right, it's that time, guys. It's Friday daytime. We're a little bit late, but not too late. We're still going to get a full stream in, aren't we? So we're going to say Cloud Break is done. New Magic the Gathering Spooderman. And Hot Weiss Marvel 3 Live Card Shop. Those are the new sets we have. We also have junk packs. We got the jumbo pack break. We got to get a new vintage pack break. We need to get a new rare candy pack break. Excuse me. We got a lot going on, man. All right. The last couple of days have been busy. We're going live for Thursday night. Let's see. It's Friday day. Okay. And we're jumping over here. Very good. So that's all set up. We're going to hit refresh over here. I just got a message on my Phoebe. Let's see what the message is, guys. What did the message say? All right, very cool. All right, there we go. Very good. Sweet. Let's grab this and plug it in. Good. Let's push this back. Let's get Spooderman and put him away. So we are on the road to 100,000 subscribers, guys. How cool is that? Really exciting time. Just got to hit 1,000 subscribers. That'll probably take about 2 months. That's probably what it'll take. We're in September, so we'll probably hit 100K in November, if I had to bet. We're hitting about 500 subscribers a month. Not the craziest number ever. We are. Maybe I should be posting lots of content. How do I fit that in with my busy schedule? It doesn't even make sense. We are. So, oh, I remember another thing Alexis needs to ship. Do I make her ship it? Yeah, she should probably ship it. Hold on. That PSA submission. She needs the label for it. Give me a second here. Here it is. Okay, so we need to print a label real fast for Miss Alexis. Do. 1, 2, 2. Print. Tam, it's here. Hit that like button. Yeah, hit that like button. Okay. Let's grab this. Oops. And we're going to, of course, ship this in a nice way. We don't want to mess around with something so valuable. All right. Went to 3 GameStops this morning. Lines since 4 a.m. I'm good, lol. Lines? Lines for what? For Pokemon? He must mean there's big lines for MetaZoo. Ah, man. Those MetaZoos, they're always selling for so damn much. People still lining up at GameStop? Dang. Kid-free weekend, LFG. Mega release today. MAGA? Tammy, I didn't know you were a staunch conservative. Let's see. How close are we to getting our Mega Evolution? Tammy. For kids' Pokemon cards. Yeah. What are you talking about for kids? You mean for adults? How close is this item? Oh, it's not bad. It's not that far away. Our Mega Evolution's getting close. And what about this one? Tammy. King Trump release? How about this one? This one says... That one's far away. Okay. All right. Please enjoy this music as I get Miss Alexis these labels. Okay. I need to hand these labels off to Miss Alexis so that our PSA submission goes out, right? We don't want that to go out next week. We want it to go out now. I want it now. Whew. All right, I just barely caught her in time. What's the new rare candy break? I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't pick one until this guy's done. Poor Jolteon. It's Blaziken. That's the new rare candy. We're going to price him up at 1,000. All right. Let us see if there's an order real fast. There is. So this right here, guys, this has one spot left. It's ready to go, like it's ready to blow up right now. One spot left on that. Move that over here. Okay. Who got that last cloud spot? Nobody did. Mr. Mark says 2 packs of MetaZoo tops Chrome. First order of the day, Mr. Mark. All right, you got it, Mr. Mark. There we go. Oh, yeah. Team Rocket blasting off again. Okay. Snipping that. Welcome back, guys. What is the card of your dreams? What do you guys want to pull out of these boosties? I'd love to see the top pull get pulled out of the Magic the Gathering set, Spooder Man. Because that set just came out. When a set first comes out, the chase cards are very special to record being pulled because everyone watches it. Everyone goes, ooh, chase card. Do these fit in one sleeve? They do. Look at that. Okay, you got Alien Astronaut, Lava Bear, Moon-Eyed People, and Squonk. I'm squonking here. Hey, what's up, Team Rocket Grunt? I want some packs of Pokénots. Pokénots. All right, so there's that. What's a Pokénot? Oh, let's see. Oh, the sleeve has to be really good for these to fit, though, huh? All right, happy Friday, guys. Are you guys doing anything fun for Friday? Am I invited? I want to do something fun for Friday. Okay. Need that first edition Zardy. There you go, Mr. Mark. Maybe we'll just stick to opening these and leaving them in their original sleeves. Mr. wants you to purchase for the sweet, sweet social media dividends. Look at this. His name's Cloudy, and we have a cloud. Look at that. Yeah, seriously, though, it's, you know, we do actually enjoy having videos that do well. It's not really all about money, to tell you the truth. I make way more money just selling like one of these. You get paid very little money for a successful short, but it, you know, I'm as addicted as anyone else is to having content that does well, and so we have a real passion for trying to make that come true. We try to create the circumstances for it to happen. Look at this. So you can buy a pack outright, or you can jump into a gym break for a pack of Spooderman. So $36 break. Somebody did that yesterday. What is this Mew? Look at that Mew. What about this guy here? He's pretty cool. What about this 18-year-old Carddass Nikke Bunko? Oh, I got some slabs. I found some NHCC slabs that need pricing. All right, here we are. So, set these, let me see what they are real fast so I don't mistake them. Okay, set that there now. Blackpink group photo card, Oreo. Some kind of information on the back that's been blacked out a little. Good feeling when people like your hard work. Will you be getting the new Topps Disney set? I could. I don't know. Topps Disney has just been okay for me. Topps is a good company. I will say that. Topps is very good. Topps Disney is just okay. All right. I don't understand any of this stuff. I don't understand how people like this. This is going to say Blackpink 10. There's no exact compare. Oh, here it is. There is an exact comparison. Are you ready? So it shall be $48. Okay, 48 it is. Hi, hello, I'm new here. I'm a blink. I can't get into that. Okay. Good. What do we have here? We've got Cricketune 8. What is that from? Breakpoint? Now, this should not be very expensive. It's a reverse hollow 8. And it's also Cricketune, which is not very good. Breakpoint, reverse. Let's see what kind of prices we see in here. Well, that's a slow bro. Can't really compare him to slow bro. All right, so I'm going to place a $20 price tag on him. He's not for free either. He is an older card. There we go. Okay, now we have Swanna 8.5. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, and then we've got Slay King. Now, this Slay King, what is he from? He's from Ruby Sapphire Spanish. Keep that in mind, Ruby Sapphire Spanish. Okay. Not the same as Ruby Sapphire English. Prices are typically a lot harsher. What grade is the Mew? The Mew? Whatever is he talking about? Ruby, Spanish, reverse. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, you ready? Here's a Combuskin for 45. Let me check sold, okay? Spanish, no, that's PSA 10. Here we go. Here's a reverse Ruby Sapphire Spanish card sold for like 12 bucks. Ooh. All right, I'm going to pick the price. There is a Combuskin for like 45. I think he's probably around the range of a Slay King. Let's start there. Our job is to sort of just copy the market, right? We don't put in a lot of our own opinion. We just go off of the prices we see. Let me double check that just to be sure, okay? Before you buy it, don't buy it. Well, you could have bought it already, I suppose, but here, let me put that down. Okay, let's just try putting in for a Slay King. Slacking. No, there's no data on this. All right. All right, I'll put him back up. So as we know, the Spanish cards go for a little bit less. Green card slacking on the table. Hey. Ah, now that's a 10. So that should, well, then on the other hand, it's not lewd and it's not a signature. So this might be in the $40 range itself. This is Fubuki. Fubuki. Okay. PSA 10. Fubuki. Oop. Fubuli. Fubuki 060. Ready? None for sale. Let's remove the number. All right. Well, nothing really to go off of. Let me check sold. I think I'm seeing a signature Fubuki. Oh, here's the exact card. Sold on June 29th for only $20. 20 seems pretty low. I was going to say like $40, $45. Let's start it at $45. He can lower it if he wants. So he has no competition on the internet, which means he can price it at $100, but it's not going to sell at $100. $45 feels about right. If it was lewd, I'd recommend a higher price like $60. So what are we doing in these first few minutes of the stream? We're 16 minutes deep, and we are pricing up an NHCC consignment order. Mostly cheap slabs. In the future, we're not going to accept too many cheap slabs. We got an overflowing box of consignment slabs. And so the problem is, if you just take the cheap ones, they don't sell super fast. Man, I don't even need to look at this. This is worse than a cricket tune. So this one shall be $20. There's nothing inherently wrong with cheap slabs, by the way. It's just that in terms of physical space, I don't think I can't hold them all. There's not enough room over here for all of those. So it's like a physical space restriction. It wouldn't work as a system. Let's put it that way. As a system, it wouldn't work. This is also Breakpoint. That's for Frau. Espeon was done last night. Espeon. Oh, yeah. Is the cloud done? There was one spot left, but somebody called that they were going to buy it. Let's see. Did they buy it? I'm trying to see if they bought it. Ivan Rodriguez, Ivan Rodriguez, Ivan Rodriguez. Ivan's taking some of these cheaper slabs. Okay, I don't know if someone's bought it yet. So here's a cute little fur Frau. Once again, from the XY era. But again, not really a big popular Pokemon and graded 8. So we're going to pop them up there for about 20. There you go. Very nice. And now I think this is the last consignment card. Are you ready? I don't trust these sleeves. They're all crusty. This one's called Jasu. Black Pink Jasu. Okay. I'm in your walls, which is a high likelihood since you last saw me in your basement. What are you saying, Alexis? What? Is that like a haunting or something? All right, let's see. This is going to say Jusu, Black, Pink. Okay. We want the most affordable one. Current breaks are on Discord. Sent for NHCC Pokey, except the Spanish one. Okay, sounds good. All right, so here we have that exact card in a PSA 9 for $45. All right, $45 it will be. Want a Black Label Pikachu code card. Black Label Pikachu code card. More or less, Merry Christmas. I'm going to bring shipping upstairs. Woo! You going to have a great weekend, Miss Alexis? We are. This shall be, what did I say, 45? 45. There we go. Good. All right. So you said you took everything except for the Spanish card. I'll set those there. Good. Oh, there's a Swana here too, huh? I'm going to set those to the side. Okay. I'll try my hardest. Aw, you got to have fun. You want us to take you out to the Renaissance Fair or something? I hear there's a Renaissance Fair in Kansas City. It's apparently, did you know that Kansas City hosts one of the largest Renaissance fairs in America? Wait, let me see. Is it the largest one? Let me see. What's the largest Renaissance fair in America? That's pretty nerdy. Renaissance fair? All right, let's see. AI is going to tell us. Texas Renaissance Fair has 678,000. Wow. Okay, never mind. It's Texas. Well, shucks. I heard that the Kansas City one's pretty big, though. All right. Y'all better dress up if you go. Oh, I don't know. We don't live that far from that. There's also one it goes off in Wentzville around this time, too. I've been to the Wentzville one a bunch because I used to live in the St. Louis area, right? That one's nice. It's very intimate. You know, it's a beautiful forest, and they put it right inside of the forest. So when you go to that Renaissance fair, you have to walk like through the actual like forested park, and then these big trees kind of spring up, right? And they've situated all the buildings inside of that area. So you go into that one, and you feel like you're literally inside of the forest. It's a great feeling. There's a big one in Pennsylvania. Can I show up as the Dragonborn and shout Fu Roda? Let's see, Merry Christmas. Can I see that Mew behind Yasu? Oh, this one. What was the deal with this? I don't know. Was this supposed to be for sale, or was this supposed to be a break? Let me place this over here. I had that over there. All right, Yasu. Maybe I was saving that one. I think I was saving that one for like the live customs or something. Yeah. All right. I don't know if anyone bought this. Time to torture my girlfriend with Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas. Michael Pettiford says 5 Korean rocket packs and 2 Fusion Art Korean. Ooh. Very nice. It's Halloween season. It was such a pretty card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha, bunch of nerds, says Marshall as he hung out in a Pokemon card rip and chip. Okay. And 2 Fusion Korean arts. Not like me. Here we go. He's mogging around the huzz. Okay, grab this. Yeah, I need to watch this back. I was driving. Snipping this. Okay. Ready? These nerds have more money than you. What? Nuh-uh. There we go. Ooh. I've got the most money. You take that back. Here's Amy Zenta. So you got the abominable snowman, I suppose. God, he looks terrible. And here's Gorabus. There we go. Listen, man, they might be nerds, but there's slutty nerds at the Renaissance Fair. I don't know if you guys have been to... Who here has never been to the Renaissance Fair? Michael Pettiford. If you want to run into hot white girls dressed up as elves, you go to the Renaissance Fair. There we go. Skanky elves as far as the eye can see. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Michael. Okay, Jonathan Bagunas, Black Pink Slab. That's right, you bought that very early. So, NHCC. My cardboard is worth more than your car. My cardboard is better than your honor roll student. Okay, $35 on that one. So what's 109 plus 35? 144. Okay, set that there. Put Jonathan Bagunas. What are you guys doing for the weekend, huh? Will I get maids and become Elden Lord if I go? Something like that. Yeah, something like that. The Elden Lord. 4 Korean white flare for William Wafter. White flare. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double D elves. There you go. Something like that. Anytime people start dressing up, it eventually turns into, like, I don't know, a hoedown or something. Here's, it's Baccarat. Okay. Some hollows. Here's here's these guys. And here's Master Ball Meowth. It's Meowth. If he was lame. Dude, they're always trying to make like a cat Pokemon and it never works. There's only one cat Pokemon for me. We are. And it's Lopunny. Meow. I'm not interested in that, mister. Give us Pokemon advice, not how to get a girlfriend advice. Yeah, I'm not really into that whole get a girlfriend advice anyways. I'm more into get a boyfriend advice. Tossing this over here. Thank you so much, William Wafter. We're entering a new post-cloud era. So let's start going through these. So Rodriguez, Mr. Rodriguez, we've got one. These are purchased already, guys. We got two. Oops. We got three. We got four. All right, this I don't think has been purchased. All right. 20, 40, 60, 85. Okay. Ivan Rodriguez. Okay. You have a wife, don't you, Law? What you mean? Ivan Rodriguez. Here's Ivan Rodriguez. Hey, what's up, Mr. JM Live? How's it going, man? Welcome back. BBL Blood Elves would be fire. How to buy cards, bro. Hello, Santanu Kushik. So you'll want to head over to the description of the live stream. It contains the menu. You'll also see how to pay in there. I can't stop staring at the left waifu card. You should buy it. Okay, comes out to $62. You're up to 206, Mr. NHCC. It's pretty fast, huh, Mr. NHCC? Pretty fast, pretty convenient. Okay, please show the breaks. Looking on making a big order. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Well, I don't know if anyone's bought this last cloud spot yet. We have this Trafalgar Law. We have the Radiant Charizard Pokemon Go break with one guy in it. That's pretty cool. Here's this Jolteon, which is starting to look a lot more appealing now that the other ones are gone, because he's got no competition. Also, this Pokemon Go Gengar. So actually, we don't really need any more breaks added to the table. We've got these three breaks right here. Jolteon, Charizard, Gengar. That's plenty. So we will not be adding a Pokemon rare candy card. These are both, 19 spots. Those are $800 slabs, that means. So we don't need any more rare candies at the moment. We got two, basically. We also have the Mega Gengar, which has been moving. As you know, you bought the first spot in the fourth round. This is a nice giveaway card. What we can do is look for oddball cards to add up here. So these are standard breaks. We can add some oddball breaks up here. In addition, oh, look what I found, by the way, guys. Look at this. Steven Sistrunk found it. In addition, you might not know about this. Big booster pack break. And you might not know about this new jumbo pack break. We also have the new Magic the Gathering packs. Here's a gym break for $36 on Magic the Gathering. Okay, so there you go. Now you've got some ideas. I like rare candy. It makes me level up. Luke Laurie says 30 to sob away. Hey, Mr. Luke. The Silcoon. Mr. Luke. Slab away. Slab away. This goes to $170. Boom. All right. $170. And then one Halo pack, the old one. So let me do a little research on the Halo packs because we're needing a restock on them. Also, I need to go get some... Did Kirsten knock on my door? No, it doesn't sound like it. I thought she knocked on my door. All right, so let me just take a quick look at this, okay? Day 486 of asking for Rayquazas. Some cards are really, really, really popular, but I just don't always have a lot of them. Why did that happen? That's weird. All right, let's just see, shall we? What the hell? Oh, that's pricey. We're going to go ahead and do a restock on the Halo cards, which is badly needed at this point. Oops. It looks like we're A-okay. Let me go grab them. I'll be right back. So, what do we have? Okay, this is the box over here. Let me go grab them. That's what I hear. Huh. That noise I heard was our cat running into the wall. She just like ran really fast and clunked her head in the wall. How crazy is that? All right, there we go. One of these. Set this over here. So our good friend Luke Glory, are you ready? Is there any way I can slab away to see what you have on your eBay watch list? You can take things off of my eBay channel, sure. But I don't know if I understood your question there. Got poo for waiting in line at GameStop and spending $62. Oh, no. So you spent all that time, you bought some packs, and then nothing actually came out of the packs. Is that what you're saying? Go Shadow. Here's that guy. Here's this guy. Here's Rescue Operation. Here's One to the Dome. And here's Ready for Battle. All right. Lovely. That's Luke Glory. Ah, that sucks, dude. That sucks. Look at that. Ready for Battle. So no holo in this pack. One to the Dome. These look really good, though. Rescue Operation. Yeah, those are great. Okay, we're loving those commons because those are all gradable. All right. Can I put this back in here? I'd love to just reuse the actual original pack. Is that good? How's that look? All right. Now, if I recall, this was pretty full. Did we put you... There's Lewis, Laura. Here's Luke Glory. Wow, you guys are ordering the same product and have very similar names. Got to be real careful with these. Okay, Luke Glory. Very nice. Very similar names. Thank you so much, Mr. Luke. Appreciate it, man. Let's see what's happening next. We have an Edward order. Cloud Break. There it is. It's going. Edward's going in. Oh, it's going, guys. It's going, baby. All right. Cloud is complete. It took a while, but he is on his way. Who do you think's going to take the Cloud, huh? First of all, let's do a count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There he is. All 20 spots are in. Somebody's going to feel some pain. One person, just one, is going to be very happy. Okay, we got this bonus raw pull these days, so that's nice. Okay, and now we count these out. That Gengar, a 10 or a 9? He's a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I really ought to buy another Gengar Master Ball. Unfortunately, I had tried to buy one at the time that I created this break, but it was the Korean Gengar. So I opened a return on that, which they accepted, I suppose. And, yeah, I bought the wrong language. Oops. All right, are you ready? All right. Thank you, LeBron. Me too. Ready? Oh, yeah. It's time, guys. It's time, baby. Finally. Yeah, that's right. It's called Finally Fantasy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we got 20. Good. Good. Good, Anakin. Good. Do it. Okay. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, oops, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there it is. Give me a number and I'll split the deck. Turn this down a little bit. You guys think that shuffling's good enough? 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it goes. That's the split. Now for the names. Counting them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. We like the number 20. Good luck, you guys. Somebody shall get very lucky. New star card be Jolteon then? Jolteon. Let me think about who gets the star card next. Might be Jolteon. Who do you think needs it the most? I feel like Jolteon's going to finish on his own, but he is pretty old. We are. Okay. All right. I think the star card shall go to Trafalgar Law. He's pretty old, though. The Jolteon is, but so is the Trafalgar Law. They're both really old. That's the order of creation. Tammy, please, you're making me feel like a god. You are. Oop. My mama said I'm a star. Give me a number. I've brought these breaks into existence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boy, I got to sneeze already. What the hell? I sneeze too much in this room. I think this room is like too dusty. Nah, that ain't right. That's too much sneezing. Should be illegal. What do we got? Sean Gallagher. So much Pokemon dust in your lungs. Oh. Oh, he gets the rock cards. Okay, Sean Gallagher pulls the rock cards. Good for him. Jump over here real fast. 1, 2, 3. There you go. He had some nice old maids. Mr. Sean. Oh, let's not be stingy. Let's get him 4 at least. Here's 4. Whew. There you go. So you pulled the raw cards pull, which is a new thing that we were not doing before, but now we are. It means you get some raw cards. How nice. Mr. Sean. He needs a new bag, perhaps? Those are gorgeous. All right, let's get him one more. Surely we can afford one more. So I believe he needs a new bag. Ugh. Okay. These are getting a little bit more expensive over time, if you didn't know that. These are Pokemon Old Maid. Yeah, they used to be cheaper. Notice their price went up. Very cool card set. Okay, Mr. Sean's going to be doing some eBay listings for us. I haven't given him anything yet. The way it works, by the way, Mr. Sean, we create a private channel that only you can see. And when I take pictures of the eBay or the items, that's where you get your photos from. And then sometimes I set the price too. Not all the time, but sometimes. But the way we price it otherwise is we try to be cheapest buy it now price by like a little bit. So maybe like 50 cents off or something, or $1 off. And it takes a little skill to sometimes be able to determine if, you know, an item is priced too low and that maybe we want to be a bit higher than that. You won't have to worry about that too much. I won't give you anything too complicated. Here's Israel Rodriguez. Cold. Okay. Here's a Blake Santoro. Cold. Sorry, Blake. Sun Van Fan. Cold. Sorry, Sun Van Fan. Here's Jesus Aguilera. Sorry, Jesus. Here's Edward Cornelio. Sorry, that is cold. Here's Victor. Sorry, Victor. Mr. Powell Brown. That's a cold one. Keith Davis. That's cold. Alicia Brown. Oh, that's a cold one. There's an energy card. Got me excited. Alicia, all that shuffling and her name showed up next to itself anyways. Isn't that remarkable? Oh, sorry, Alicia. Gosh, I thought you had a good shot there because we were so deep in the round, but the hit had not shown up yet. Here's Mr. Edward. Oh, man, right next to Alicia, too. What is this? Boom. Oh, that's it. Oh, man, Mr. Edward, he has recently joined us, and I'm telling you something. He's been getting very lucky. I don't know what it is. He just gets a lot of luck with this pack openings. Now he's gotten lucky in a break as well. Jesus, dude. Edward Cornelius says score. It's worth noting he did take a bigger risk on this one. So he went, like some of you guys, he took a couple spots. So if he had missed, he would be feeling the pain like you guys are about to. Now, don't celebrate too early, Mr. Edward. The number of spots left and the number of packs left have to line up for it to be a legitimate run. That's what we call it. So it has to finish out without any leftover packs or leftover names. Oh, and that's going to be the star card right next to it for Israel Rodriguez. He gets moved into the next star break, which we... Oh, there is no star break for the Cloud. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. The Cloud is a star recipient. He doesn't have a star in here. I tell you what, Mr. Israel Rodriguez, so this isn't part of the break. You'll notice it has a black star down there. That is not a star spot. It means he receives star spots. So he's not supposed to have this in here. What I will do for you instead, because there's not even a place to put this anywhere, what I will do for you instead, I'm going to give you as if you pulled a raw spot, okay? Let's see. We're going to give you a couple of these poker cards. I apologize, but there is no star spot in this break. It's kind of tough, isn't it? Okay, ready? So these are going to be Poker Mario cards. They're pretty interesting. Yeah, somebody should have stopped me. You are. You got to help me sometimes. I'm that dumb that I need help sometimes. There we go. So here are some Mario cards. We're going to give you 2 of these old maid cards. And do we have like one more cool thing I can hand off to you? I'd like to hand you one more thing maybe. Just because we're being nice, because I feel a little bad. How about, if only I had bags and bags of bags and bags of cards around me. This would be so easy. All right, I got one more thing for you. We're going to give you a, Promo Tornadoes as well. So he might grade 10. He has a potential for that. There it is. All right. So these will be your raw pulls. A little bit generous because I feel bad about you pulling a star card that doesn't actually exist in the break. That does not exist. All right, this goes to you. Let's go put it in your bag. Heck, I mean, actually, in a way, it's kind of nice because what if that star card in the next break just pulled cold anyways? So in this case, you secure some cards. Okay, so you definitely got something. Set that over there. I got to be more careful with that. Here's NHCC. Oh, and this little card goes here. There we go. Okay, NHCC. Sorry, Mr. NHCC. Oops, going a little fast there. Here's Blake. Sorry, Blake. Joshua Whipple. Israel Rodriguez. Boy, this was a big one, wasn't it? Jose Arredondo. Blake Santoro. And NHCC. Everything cleared out. The card goes to Edward. Woohoo! All hail Edward. So I will take this back, the chase card. That shall return to me. And let's restock these real fast. Who won the Espeon? Blake Santoro, in fact. All break history is on Discord. You can see the winner there. Hey, mister, did we do the Espeon break yet? Mr. Madi Bazzi, I know you had a lot of spots in there. You had like 5, dude. And it actually filled up really fast because a bunch of guys took like 3 spots. So a whole bunch of guys got some pretty old spots. But it was Mr. Blake Santoro who also went very deep on that one. And you can see he went 3 deep on this one. Yeah, it finished out, and I'm afraid you missed. We are. Sorry, man. All right. You can rewatch that in the previous stream, or was it the stream before that? If you need to watch for like evidence or something, we post it. We write a history for it all up in the Discord server. There we go, so that anyone with the curiosity can rewatch it live. There we go. And we'll place this in here like that. And that's Mr. Edward. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Cardconomist, for letting me have the opportunity to get the card. It's pretty cool. You know, breaks take a lot of your money if you miss, but it's pretty shocking when you're the one who pulls it. It's like nothing like that cool has ever happened to you in life for a lot of people. They go, I've never won anything before. And for you, you're taking home, look at this. Go look up his price on eBay. He's super expensive. There are. Beautiful. Okay, so we write your name on the back now. Says here, once upon a time, I might have paid $250 for that item. We need a speech. Have we pulled any big Spooders yet? There's only been 1 pack of Spooder Man got opened. Just 1 pack. So I guess I overestimated the interest in Spooder Man. I think I got too much of it. There it is. But, you know, the popularity on Spooder Man will not matter in the long run because we'll just have them on our menu for a long time. And it's probably a really beautiful set. I mean, it's got Venom in it, so how can you go wrong with that? $36 gym break. $72 if you'd like a pack. I want to thank my baby mama for not taking all my money. My baby mama. I love it. Okay. The cloud is gone. And now it is time to choose a new break. Not a new break, a new star card. And it shall be this dreadful card that has been stuck here forever. The Jolteon's been here forever too, hasn't he? But that guy, I will be so happy when he's gone because I would love to see that guy disappear. So by the time a card receives that black star, you know it's over for him. He's definitely going off. There's, you know, there's an item to pull out of the Poke Shuffles that can fill him up. There's an item to pull out of the Live Customs that can fill him up. That doesn't sound right. These cards often give out these red stars that fill this card up. So he is set to finish. What that really means for you is you can very confidently place your money into that break knowing it doesn't have very long left to it. That is the card that will be finishing soon. Okay, Mr. TRG, I can see I've received $454. That means you have $533. Yeah? I did that right? I think I did that right. There we go. Okay. There you go. I looked up Spooder hits, and they're extremely mid. What? No, you're not. What are you talking about? The Spider-Man seemed overhyped. I see. I went and picked up 3 packs of the new set, pulled a decent card, but they had Spooders. Also, so I got 1, not going to open it though. I pulled the Japanese Bubble Mew 10, the Van Gogh 9, the Japanese Magikarp 10, all from the breaks on here, and couldn't be happier. Oh yeah, if you held that Japanese Mew, you're doing exceptionally well now. If you held that Mew. All right, so let me take a quick look into PSA 10 Master Ball Gengar. Master Ball Gengar. Yep, He's pretty freaking cool. He's almost break even with this price now, by the way. So I'm not allowed, once we've set the break, I'm not allowed to change it. Like if the card goes up in price, I'm not allowed to adjust it. Oh yeah, he is officially at the break-even price. That's too bad because I was supposed to have restocked him. I guess I'll just have one fewer. I don't know. Wonder how many I own. Do you think I own 2 more? I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. ChatGPT told me that I should move more of my investments into stocks and liquid wealth because it said you have too many Pokemon cards. That's what it said. I don't know if I agree with ChatGPT, but I'm going to take some of its advice. So we're not going to purchase a replacement this time, even though Pokemon has consistently done very well for me. Here's Luke Laurie. He says 1 Halo 2007 and 3 Mega Brave. All right. I'm feeling Mega Brave. 1, 2, and 3. Ta-da! The 10 Rocket Zappy from a gym break is going off. The 10 Rocket Zappy. A lot of YouTuber influencers have been dunking on the Spider-Man set. Card-wise is fine, but the set for play is pretty bad. Oh, so you're saying that the people who would actually open it to play the game are not buying it, and this might be reducing the demand. That's very fascinating. We don't really have that problem with Pokemon, but with Magic the Gathering, the largest amount of people opening it are probably the players. So that's a fascinating problem, meaning that if you're a card collector and a card grader, you do care about the playability because that's going to determine how much it's going to cost you to open it and grade it. Very fascinating. So 3 Mega Braves and 1 Halo 2007. Where did I just place those? I just had those. Okay, there we go. Haha. I think the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering boxes are going down too. The Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy boxes. Oh, no, I looked up their prices yesterday, and they were the same. They are, which is fine because they're at such an incredibly high price already. All right, we have UNSC and Amber Clad. You ready? Okay, so here is Phantom of the Skies. There's still big art and chase cards in the collector packs, but the set has way too many Spider-Man creature cards in it. Interesting. Here's the Forerunners. Okay, here's... what do we have here? Oh, that has some stickiness to it. I kind of felt it, actually, when I picked it up. The last pack wasn't sticky, but this pack is sticky. I don't like that. Storming the Beach and the Forerunners. Ooh. Luke, that was a little bit sticky that time. I'm sorry, man. All right. So that can happen with the Topps cards. They can be sticky sometimes. I don't know what causes that, but we've seen that many times with the Topps cards. There we go. There's a website keeping track of it. Did you get my Halo order? Presumably I have. Okay, let's open these Mega Braves. I should open these first. Until all 77 Chocobos are found, Final Fantasy Collector never going down. Oh, very interesting. We are. Yeah, I like the Final Fantasy ones a lot. They have a great look to them. I think that these new Magic sets have me interested in them as a person who is fascinated and passionate about card grading. Mega Camerupt. All right, you got the Camel and you got some sticky Halo cards. That's a rough round, Luke. I feel like that's a rough round. All right, we are. Very nice. 43 have been found. We have Mr. Jonas, and he says he would also like a Halo pack. Here you go, Mr. Jonas. All right, Jonas, let's see what happens. So sticky. Yeah, I'm feeling some stickiness on this one too, to be honest. Let's see if it's very bad. All right, let's see. Oh, that opened nice. Okay, you ready? Mr. Jonas, we got Master and Servant. Here's Spectre. That's like the name of that Halo movie. Here's The Prophets. Okay. Here's Sergeant Avery Johnson. We've got Brutal Encounter. Oh, yeah, a little sticky on the back there. This one's called Surrounded and Capture the Flag. Oh, no hollows so far. Ooh, we got to get some hollows out of here. Okay, very nice. Now, that's for you, Mr. Jonas. Jonas, did you need a new bag? I don't know if Jonas... No, he's right here. Here you go, Jonas. All right. Beautiful. Long line, mister. No, not a long line. We just had that Team Rocket Grunt. So wait a second. Is it actually Team Rocket Grunt's turn? Somebody else isn't waiting still, are they? So that says 552. That says 610. This says 555. Nope. Mr. Eddie, did you order something, Eddie? Something you didn't. You didn't order something. I missed it, did I? But Team Rocket Grunt says he'll take a Lucario Prismatic. Okay, and 2 spots in the Jolteon. And it says 12 black. Could you explain that one? Is it Korean black? Also, let's re-up on our Prismatic. The Prismatic is insane. It's so, like, expensive. Not expensive. So annoying to restock them. English black, mister. English black. Right. Okay, you got it, man. He's got the knife out. He's like, don't you be opening the wrong one. Okay, let's see. Okay. Uno momento, por favor. Yeah, I hate the amount of trash that these prismatics generate. They generate crazy amounts of trash. Hey, what's up, Wyland? How's it going, man? Okay, there we go. So we're going to begin with your 2 spots in the Jolteon and the 12 Pokemon Black. Black. There's something about saying black and then white and then black and then white. Feels very politically charged. Okay, you ready? So, white, black. Look, this one's special. It says TR and then G. So Jolteon, he is the next break. He's called the Heartbreak. Isn't that fun? We got the Rare Candy Break and the Heartbreak. There you go. This shall say 10 and 11 now. So he's going to get a healthy head start now. He is now far ahead of our friend Trafalgar Law. And then 12 of the Poke Black. We got Wind. Do we have 2 though? That's Prismatic. This is Prismatic. Is it time? Is it that time to go get more Pokemon Black? It's time to go get more Pokemon Black. All right, I'll be back. I'm also going to get your Prismatic then when I'm out there. Let's go get it. All right, there we are. I was having trouble finding that. There we go. Too many cards, you know. Read Jack's message. Jack, my name is Darwin. You never opened my order last night on Cash App for One Piece. All right, we'll take a quick look into that, Mr. Jack. Never opened your order for One Piece. It was a Cash App order. It says 15 OP5s. 15 OP5s. So what happened? I read it out loud and then I didn't do it. 15 OP5s. Is that right? Oh, OP15s, I mean. 15 OP15s. Is that right? 15 OP15s? Is there an OP15? I thought we were up to OP13. Hold on, let me take a quick look into this. Give me a moment there. Where's that One Piece? I don't think we have something called OP. Oh, I see. So maybe what happened was I saw that it was OP15 in the message and I didn't know what you truly wanted. That's probably it. So I didn't want to, I probably assumed it was OP13, but I was probably scared to actually open OP13 because what if it was something else? So that's almost certainly what happened. All right, no problem. Well, we can open it right now. We're just going to take care of Mr. Team Rocket Grunt real fast. So stick around. We're in the future for OP15. Has he said if he's going back to vertical streaming permanently? Hey, what's up, Hunter Tipton? As long as vertical outperforms horizontal, we're going to do vertical. And who knows, maybe over time it changes again, okay? I'm not opposed to testing out horizontal, seeing how it runs again. It's been a little while since we've hosted a horizontal. I like horizontal, but you know, we were getting about 500 views per video in horizontal, just 500 views. We were getting around 3,000 in vertical. And then in horizontal, we were getting just about 0 subscribes per stream. We're getting like 10 subscribes in vertical every stream, which, you know, that's 2 streams a day. That's 20 subscribes a day. It's, you know, it's markedly different from each other. Some streams in vertical mode go really wild. We just get a ton of subscribes. We are. So some streams are better than others, but that never happens in horizontal. So I don't know. YouTube's saying here's a reward for doing vertical. They do not reward you for doing horizontal. That's just how it is, I think. Oh, there, I gave you one. You gave me a subscribe? Woohoo! All right. Here goes, Mr. Oops, not Mr. Darwin. Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. Okay, you ready? So what did this add up to, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt? Here's Bahiam. Ooh. This should be 12 of the Pokemon Black. When Mr. gets famous, he's going to forget us. That's not true. We don't actually... So we got a lot of subscribers, but they don't actually come here to the live stream anyways. Look at us. It's just 81 of us here. We don't have a big live stream. We're a pretty small community. We are. The thing is, we get a ton of our subscribers from shorts. So most of the subscribes are from shorts. If you did not know that, we do not get a ton of subscribes from the live stream itself. We have a very steady live stream audience, about 100 people in the daytime and about 100 people at night. Some people are going to both streams, some people are not. So the true number is probably a little lower than 200 of people, unique viewers per day coming to the live stream. And I would describe it as a small, kind of close-knit group. Some people have been here for like 5 years. We are. Mister, I was 1 off on the Espeon. I know, I actually saw that and commented on it. I'm sorry, Madi Bazi. I knew how deep you'd gone, and I was rooting for you. We are. I'm sorry, man. Here's a Bisharp. Here's a Genesect. It's because there are more people watching shorts than looking at the homepage. I think you're probably right. Plus the fact that we post so many shorts, maybe they're watching one of our shorts and then they scroll up and YouTube actually recommends my stream. They go, did you know the guy whose short you were just watching, he's actually live right now? So I'm betting that that's happening. And we just weren't getting that in horizontal. Here's Superior. Some people have mentioned that the downsides to vertical doesn't look as good on their laptop, doesn't look as good on their TV. They've also mentioned that you... Ooh, look at this Adino. Adino? I love it. It's like a knitted cloth. It's like the Yoshi yarn or whatever. That's cool, man. But they've mentioned that they can't collapse the YouTube video and have it run in the background, which is a big problem. So that kind of makes me pretty sad that functionality is not available in vertical. I wish YouTube could fix that, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you could have a double cell phone, or like maybe like one of those Apple Watches or something. I'm not sure. I don't know what the trick to it is necessarily. I know Mr. Ivan listens to it from his watch, I believe. Or maybe he doesn't listen from his watch. Maybe he places the order from his watch. YouTube Shorts gets tens of billions of views every day. Way more views than regular videos. But longer videos still rack up most of the actual watch hours since people spend more time on them. You know, I can't even stand YouTube videos anymore. Every time I have the misfortune of trying to watch YouTube videos, I have to swim through like 5 minutes of ads. And there's a point where it gets to you and you say, I could have looked up the same video in the shorts, whether it be YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram, no ads at all, or if there is an ad, I just flick past it and just gotten the information. Why am I waiting? We hit 99K, we did. We're very close. But the point is, why are we waiting all this time watching these ads? I could have just cracked out my cell phone and flipped through the shorts by now. And so that really eats at me. Like, I don't forget that. Okay, Team Rocky Grunt, we still need to open up your Prismatic. There we go. Nothing super crazy coming out of Pokemon Black. Okay. Now, before we open that, let's get these 15. Let's do a little break from yours. Let's get these 15 one pieces, and then we'll jump back to yours. We'll get the Prismatic right afterwards. There we go. I'm edging you, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. All right. There we go. Where's Mr. Darwin Morales? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Get this done right now. No cans of low sodium spam for you. Ads are getting ridiculous. They just are, dude. They just are. Actually, I have a great question for you guys. When you're watching this live stream in the short form, do you get that many ads? Is it as bad as horizontal mode? Is it about the same? I don't know how it works, but is it about the same? Or would you say it's a lot less? We are. I'm helping by commenting. We are. On Twitch, it's much, much worse. Hope you get some nice cards, Jack. 0 ads for me. Oh, yeah. All right. Mr. Darwin picking up, it looks like an ace. Is that ace or is that Luffy? That might be Luffy. That's Luffy, isn't it? Okay, I have a premium, so no ads. I pay for YouTube Premium, so I don't know. People who have YouTube Premium are so fast to chime up and say they have YouTube Premium. They're the first people to let you know. Ads? I wouldn't know about that. I have YouTube Premium after all. My God, bro. I'm just teasing you guys. That's Ace. He's in jail. Ooh. We are. That's Slabo. Here's this guy. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Here's... Oh, that's not bad. Okay, cool. That was for Darwin Morales, OP13. And now we can return to our daily scheduled Team Rocket Grunt Prismatic opening. All right. Come on, Pedrick. Don't say that. Pedrick. There you go. Can't be saying that, dude. We are. All right, very cool. Ooh. Phil, Troy, ever since they took care of the bots on Twitch, now you're being stinky. Do you have another Espeon Neo 4 Japanese for sale? That one was purchased a very long time for me, a very long time ago for me. So no, I don't have another one of those for sale. Wouldn't that be nice if I did? Wouldn't that be nice? Back when cards were very cheap and abundant. They are neither cheap nor abundant now. Let's see. Didn't he charge back some orders? Who did? I've dealt with chargebacks before. Oh, what's going on with this bag? So Darwin Morales, this bag says you were here on 9/25. I recommend shipping this bag, Mr. Darwin. I'm going to go ahead and pack your cards in here. There you go. Pedric's just having a little fight. Yeah, Pedrick, I don't know why you did that, dude. There. Come on, dude, that's uncool. There we go. I will be shipping soon. Oh, what? Hold on. I got the wrong person. Sorry about that. I was trying to personally hide Mr. Pedrick, and I accidentally hit Tammy because the screen bumped up. All right. Tammy is unhidden. Wait, is she unhidden? Yeah, she's unhidden. Tammy, test out. Say something, Tammy. I fixed it, right? Is Tammy still here? Oh, yeah, she's still here. Okay, I clicked the wrong button. Pedrick, I don't know why you got so uncool so fast, man. Like, there's a difference between, like, trolling in a fun way and then just kind of, you know, trolling in a nasty way. You can't be nasty. No one wants, like it's a party foul. You can't do party fouls. There's a difference between a party foul and trolling. Okay, one Lucario, are you ready? Here goes. Took the mod away? Oh my gosh. Here you go, Tammy. Well, that's because, you know, I know Tammy was going to have to, you know, put him in timeout or something, and I didn't want her to have to do that if he's being a jerk. I wanted to do it. It's not fair. You just can't be mean to people that way. That's not cool. You can't be party fouling anyways. You know? I mean, it's not going to get you very far in life anyways. You can do whatever you want. You can talk to people however you want. One of those moments in life to learn, I guess. Pedrick, if you come back and apologize, we'll unban you, okay, man? I don't know if he's still listening. He might be listening. But you gotta apologize, okay? All right. All right, there we go. Let's grab this. We'll flip this over. Throw that over there. Tossing this over here. There we go. Such a lame joke, too. Stigmatizing cooking. You know, cooking's like sex, by the way. Cooking is a very nice thing. Here's Lucario. You don't want to stigmatize it. It's just not smart. Here's Tyranitar. And here's Tyranitar. All right. Toss this up here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, that's so nice. Okay, so hopefully a beautiful Umbreon in here. Ooh. You got some 14-pack boxes. It's so weird they put the stamp from the older sets on the card. I noticed that too. But honestly, I love it. I feel like Pokemon has this problem where they don't know how to make like a good promo card. And what they've been doing in the past is they just remove the chase cards out of the sets and then turn those chase cards into promos, which I absolutely hate that idea. It's so stupid because it makes the set less valuable. The booster packs are less valuable now. So what they're doing now more recently with like taking out, you know, good looking artworks and giving them a reverse holo stamp, I think that's sort of like an evolution in their concept for a promo. Also the metal cards, that too. Those ideas are really good, and I hope they stick to those ideas. But like, for example, for 151, now you have to actually buy like the UPC to get like the Mew and the Mewtwo. That's so stupid because in Japanese, you can just pull them out of the set and they're chase cards. But in English, they're just promo cards. And it puts all this emphasis on the importance of holding onto the UPC, right? So those UPCs are going to get really expensive. But with this, they've taken out some good cards and turned them into stamped cards. I think that's awesome because it sort of elevates cards that otherwise wouldn't have been considered rare, kind of elevates them into being a rare card, and it just looks really good. All right, what we got? So we got Glaceon. How are we going to do this? We're going to put them all in one pile. Let's get that over there, like that. And we'll sleeve these up. If I wanted to buy an ETB for Destined Rivals, it would be $15 per pack. Is that right? Off of this stream, are you asking if you wanted to buy an ETB off of this stream? Well, I don't even have the ETBs. So we don't have them. What I have are booster bundles. We got booster bundles, and then after that, we got more booster bundles. So that's where we're getting ours from. Now, our booster bundles are good. They come right out of a sealed case, so it's high-quality stuff, okay? But, yeah, they're booster bundles. There we are. Mister, will you be getting the Japanese Phantasmal Flames in your menu? Yep, I got 5 cases of Phantasmal Flames already pre-ordered, and we'll see what the popularity on them is after they've arrived and decide if we need more. With Phantasmal Flames, I'm expecting the demand to be high, but it will be sort of like slowed down by the fact that it's also one of the most expensive Japanese sets I've ever had to order. If you did not know that, Phantasmal Flames is not super cheap, so it will be a little bit more expensive. All right, here is your reverse Umbreon. Here's your Ogerpon. What about Black Bolt? Black Bolt is also booster bundle. It's all booster bundles. None of it's coming out of ETBs. At the launch of Pokemon Black White, it was ETBs, but not anymore. Not anymore. We are. Ooh. Yeah, those ETBs are kind of expensive, I guess, huh? They always cost more. They come with the promo, and yeah, they always cost way more. I don't understand why people will pay so much for an ETB. It's kind of crazy. We are. If you're looking for promos, though, Leon, I can help you with that. Scroll down further in the Pokemon English menu, and you'll see a list of, like, SPCs, UPCs, specialty sets. Like, that's what our friend Mr. Team Rocket Grunt is opening right in front of your eyes. He just opened up the Prismatic Lucario Tyranitar set, and, oh, right at the end, a little golden card. Nice. Okay, a little Terrapagos. Darn, I wish this was Pikachu, though. So that makes the box, in terms of pull rate, that makes the box a little hotter, but it is, after all, Terrapagos. Darn. I ought to add another specialty set to the menu. What do you guys think it should be? I believe we do have it. Wait a second. Do we have an ETB? Is the Pokemon Go ETB available in the menu? Let me double check. I have plenty of Pokemon Go ETBs. We could probably sell those if we wanted. Nope. There's no Pokemon Go ETB in there. Of course, I know why that is because there's nothing that special about the Pokemon Go ETB. The promo card is the Mewtwo SR, and he's not that good. So I guess in my mind, I just assume nobody really cares about that Mewtwo. All right, what do we got? Do you have a site for prices? You know, we were talking about that last night, whether I should run a website or not. This is a rip and ship where you send money straight through PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. We've been doing it that way for 6 years. If you guys didn't know this, if you're brand new here, this was the very first YouTube channel to do rip and ships on YouTube. I was the first one. There were no TikTok shop. Whatnot did not exist. There were no other YouTubers doing it at all. It was just me. And we had a really simple setup. People just sent me money over like PayPal. That was it. And we still do it that way, like 6.5 years later. Or I don't know how long it's been. Not 6.5, but 6 years later, we're still doing it that way. And we're talking about potentially doing a website. We're talking about doing a website. I have a website already. Maybe I should mention that. Let me mention that to Karis. That's my software engineer wife. She's the one who likes to work on the website. There we go. Can I get muted for 30 seconds? It turns me on. Well, you know, if you're going to say it that way, I'm gonna have to decline. It turns me on. All right, so Team Rocket Grunt, you have a loose bag over here. Now, there is one thing we didn't do. We did not subtract your order from your store credit. We got to figure that part out, and then it is time to get back to that queue. Make sure the website has waifu photos in large. Yeah, that's a really funny thought. Websites do help to make the queues more fluent and timely, but it's up to Mr. Big Brother ending Amazing Race and Survivor on. Do you think PSA 10 Charizard 151 is a good investment? Not really. Not really. You don't see me buying him. I mean, I've been wrong about 151 before, but he's already so expensive, and there's, you know, so many Charizards to choose between. You know, why buy that when you can get ready for Phantasmal Flame Charizard, for example? There's just endless Charizards, and he's not one of my favorites at all. So, in fact, he was one of my biggest complaints about... okay, so let me just add this up real fast. Let me do this math. So it's 195 plus 80 plus 180 minus 533, which is $78. You have $78 remaining. There you are, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. Thank you so much. Is 151 a good investment? I think the broader booster pack set 151 is pretty decent because there's such a great variety of cards in that set. So it's not all about Charizard. There's so many good pulls in general that are worth your money. Here it is. So, Heath Davis, Weiss Marvel 3. Yep, that's a new set. Just got here. Weiss Marvel 3, everybody. Where is it? I got an open box, right? Do I need it? Do I need a fresh box? Maybe I need a fresh box of it. Yu-Gi-Oh! To the polls. The Zard to look for as an investment is Paldean Fates. Actually, Radiant Charizard from Pokemon Go apparently jumped a lot. That's really fun. We have a break running on that Charizard right now. Here he is. There's a lot of different Charizards. None of them stand out too strongly to me right now. Yeah, none of the Charizards are like screaming at me. They're not going, you need to buy this. What set has the hottest girls? On our menu right now, the hottest girls, Nikke, Azure Lane, Nikke Korean, has some pretty naughty ones. Nikke Carddass. There's that new naughty one. What is it, like Dungeon Tester or whatever it's called? What's it called? Interspecies Reviewer. That one's pretty naughty. Here we are. Ta-da. All right. Mr. Remember Louis? Oh, I remember him. He was here not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago even. Okay, that's for our friend Mr. Heath. Thank you, Heath. Heath, we just got your order done. That card on the right is very distracting, says Edward. Yeah, we've sold a lot of those. I used to grade these up with PSA and sell them for $100 a piece. Now, this one's a 9, and it looks like it failed the 10 because of off-centering, so it makes sense. It is, in fact, a 9. We graded this one with Cardconomist grading a while back, and somebody must have abandoned it. That's why it's for sale today. It's an abandoned card. Okay. So we have a Zach order, and we have a, let's see, clicking on this, a Hunter Tipton order. Hunter Tipton, Final Fantasy Opus 1. He gets that first. Let's get that. Opus 1, Hunter Tipton. So for 17 bucks, he might pull that Cloud you just saw sell. Cloud can pop right out of this pack. Will he pop out? The odds are unlikely, but he could. I'll center her, says Edward. Oh, my God. Oh, Chocobo, that's nice. Alma, Warrior of Light, Sephiroth, and Lightning. Look at that. Some really gradable non-hollows. I can't help it. Thoughts on Spooderman Magic the Gathering? It appears to be a very nice-looking set with lots of gradable cards. I don't know anything about playing Magic or how playable the cards are. I can only comment on how nice the artworks look. They look very nice. So, Hunter Tipton, did you need a fresh bag? Mr. Hawk. I have a feeling it's going to come out of Edward's hand sticky. Do not join the Gooners. All right. Let's see. I just bought some packs today at my local store. What? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. We are. I've never heard that before. I have a bag. He's got a bag. Well, that was Mr. Hunter Tipton. And now we have an order from Mr. Zach. He says 10 Scarlet Violet base. All right, so the Scarlet Violet base set. Very cool, man. 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 10. There we have it. So how these base set packs doing? Are they out of price too? It's all out of price these days. It's all zonked upward really heavily. Let's snip this. If these are 7 apiece, they're much cheaper than just about any other Scarlet Violet pack on the menu. I'd buy that Radiance art for you, but I'm in the UK and taxes and shipping would kill me. Yeah, it does cost a little extra to ship. We do our best to help international buyers. If you didn't know this, there are some advantages to buying over here. So for example, let's say you opened up $1,000 of booster packs or some crazy number like that. We'd open them all up, and because the packs open and the bulk's removed, it's pretty cheap to ship $1,000 of booster packs. Normally that would be a lot to ship that, but you know, because you removed all the heavy stuff, it doesn't cost too much. It'll cost about 40 bucks. Additionally, when it comes time to make a declaration on the value of the cards, since you fundamentally changed them into open booster packs with raw cards, we try to just declare, you know, maybe a low price on the open cards. So, you know, we don't declare it for 1,000 because they were 1,000 when they were sealed products. Now they're not sealed products. So we'll try to declare them lower because you can make an argument that, well, you know, this isn't worth the same as it used to be. So you could open up $1,000 of booster packs, get it shipped for 40 bucks, and we'll try to declare it on the low side for you, okay? Here's Wiglet. Another trick we can use, if you need us to send it off to PSA, BGS, or tag grading, we have a middleman option where I can take your best pull and for a fee, send it off to be graded. So there's actually lots of international buyers who enjoy, you know, having that convenience. Haha, you pulled a Jacques. Look at that, Jacques. We have a lot of international buyers who enjoy that. Okay. Okay, let's place this over here. Another thing we offer to international buyers is the ability to store your cards over here for a long time until you feel like having it shipped over. So international buyers can store their stuff here pretty much indefinitely as long as they check in year by year and say, hey, update, you know, the date on my bag. That's all they have to do. They have to check in. Other than that, there's no fee to it. Mr. Zach, you did pull Jacques. Look at that, Jacques. There we go. That's a cute card. How's it Friday for everyone this night? Friday? It's Friday. Let's see. Scarlet Violet base set. It's just $7, huh? I don't know. Let's go check out Mr. Jonas Gordon. Hey, Mr. Jonas. So he is going to get himself a pack of the Halo cards. Here you go, Mr. Jonas. Another pack of the Halo Tops cards. Let me have a sip of my drink real fast. I want to talk about another benefit of opening cards over here if you're international. International buyers can join a break like this one. It's a $40 break, and this Jolteon might be worth like $800, or I don't know what he's worth. I'd have to go look it up. But so you can join a break for big, expensive slab, and if you pull them for 40 bucks, I'll declare it for 40 bucks because that's what you pulled them for. And then, you know, if Customs stops the package and says, well, this card appears to be very expensive, just show them the payment, the $40 payment. Say, I got them out of a break for 40 bucks. In other words, you can take the video as evidence, the live stream, and show it to Customs and say, I really did just pay 40 bucks for this. And they'll be like, okay. Which we've never actually had to do, by the way. It's just a thought. We've never had that issue. Master Chief's downtime. But if it ever was an issue, I imagine you could just timestamp. Oh yeah, look at that. Pulling a beautiful Halo holographic. Look at this, guys. Jonas, this is a great pull, man. Halo 7 of 10. Ooh, that's beautiful. All right. That's the cover art for Halo 2, is it not? Okay. So that's why people open these vintage Halo packs. They're very saucy. Okay. I'm going to slide it in here into a top loader for you because he's such a nice, good pull. Master Chief, my man. Yeah. Have you guys noticed the Master Chief Halo cards? They've been selling really, really well over time. Have you guys noticed that? I can't be the only one to have noticed. They're doing incredibly well. Ghost is a machine. Okay. On the Ghost. I've heard that the only countries that really let us fight back with customs is the USA and some in the EU. What do you mean by fight back with customs? Oh, you mean like disagree with them? No, I don't think that's true. I think the way customs, I've heard about how customs work because in 6 years, we've had one package definitely got stopped. It was a package going to France, and it might have been declared for about $140, and it might have had about $1,400 in it. So it was a pretty expensive package. And they noticed that the price was wrong. So here's what happened. They said, okay, well, now you have to pay the correct price on it. The end. That's what's happened. So that's how it ended. Now, I imagine if you kept doing that, they would probably impose a pretty serious fine. So packages being sent to France, perhaps to that particular person, are not sent without full declarations anymore. And that's how you should probably treat it. Take it pretty seriously. But so that's my thoughts on the subject. It's pretty rare for a package to be stopped. However, it's not impossible. And, you know, with all these tariffs and everything, like the fighting between countries over tariffs, they might check more carefully these days. I don't know. So far, it doesn't seem like they do. I mean, we haven't had any problems as far as I know. Here we are. All right. How many packs are in the CB Spider-Man in the Magic menu? I don't know anything about Magic, but love Spooder, man. A collector booster box will have 12 booster packs. How much is your collection of slabs, bro? Man, I don't know. When I got started, these slabs were pretty cheap. I mean, relatively cheap to today. Like, you could afford them, I could afford them. Nowadays, that's not the case. Nowadays, I don't think I could even rebuy these. I'm not rich enough to buy these anymore. He might be worth more than 15. I don't know what this is worth. I paid 12 for him. He's one of my most expensive cards. But I bet you the Masaki Gengar's not cheap anymore. I bet you Masaki's up to like 30, maybe 40. Let's see. PSA 10. I got a couple of my best slabs right here because people always ask about your best slabs. Masaki Gengar. So let's get it by the highest priced one. So there is one PSA 10. They want 90,000 for it. 90,000. Some rich Saudi prince. I don't know who buys them at that price. Does anyone even buy them? Is it real? Is it real? Is it all fake? I don't know if it's real. This one I know is real. This should be about 25,000. I only paid 5. We saw a massive price increase on this Ho-Oh and Lugia. Where'd the Lugia go? There it is. Ho-Oh and Lugia. That's Sky Ridge and Aquapolis. Those are some of my favorites. 8,000 and 6,000. Who knows what they are now? They're probably really crazy now. I bought this right in January, didn't I? Yep, January. And I bought it right here on the live stream live. And I said, I felt that the price of Pokemon cards were about to change and that it was time to go deep. And so I moved money out of my stock portfolio into my bank account and bought this right in front of everybody. In fact, in that month of July, I made a video about it. I spent about $95,000 on Pokemon slabs, just buying back ones I wanted before the price changed. $90,000. And probably one of the best financial decisions I'd made in a long time, because I bet you that $90,000 is probably worth like triple that now. So that was a big play, and this was a big part of that $90,000. This guy right here, he was a really big part. I love this card. I graded this myself. This is kind of like one of my favorite cards I ever graded. It's a Topps card. Have you ever collected Topps Pokemon? I'm a big Topps Pokemon guy. And I graded this one myself, and it got the Pop 3 PSA 10 Rainbow Pikachu. So Impossible. It's in a nice heavy slab. And then we have this Mudkip. He's a gold star that I bought back in the day for 3,800. Who knows what he's going to be selling at? Because I believe the Torchic just sold for $225,000. Did you hear that? PSA 10 gold star Torchic, 225,000. So I don't know. Maybe he's going to 100. I don't know. What do you think this guy should sell for? Mudkip. I have no clue about Topps. Those slabs in the beginning is already bangers. Yeah, I'm a big Topps fan. Topps cards are still pretty affordable, and I don't think that you should sell them. If you've got them, if you own them, you shouldn't sell too many because I think their price can definitely jump over time. I think they're currently underappreciated. Yeah, the Mudkip is $100,000. That's the only one for sale. I have this very special item that a guy tried to buy from me for, I won't reveal how much, but it was a pretty solid amount of money. And I'm glad I didn't sell it. And it is the No Hollow First Edition Dragonite Error. And I just don't know what this could potentially be worth anymore. That is one of the most notable error cards in the hobby. It's from one of the best sets, too, and it's a beautiful card. Here's a Skyridge Gengar. I bought this from another PokeTuber, and I bought him for only $4,000 back in 2022. And I think he's like 40,000 now or some crazy number. I don't know. And then here's our Gold Star Charizard. I bought him in auction during Valentine's Day and the Super Bowl. It was 22,000 back in 2022. There you have it. So some of these cards are a little more expensive than usual, but how was I able to afford them? Because at the time, I was buying Pokemon cards and selling Pokemon cards all day long, and the cards generally went up. And when they went up, I could sell the ones that went up, make a profit, and then turn around and buy something I wanted. So when I bought this Charizard, really, he was just like this expensive luxury purchase that wasn't going up, and he didn't go up for a long time. Stuff like Evolving Skies went up. Finally, Gold Star Charizard's going up, and he feels like a good purchase. Took a long time, though. So that's kind of how it works. If you know you have something good and you know you have something special, don't wait for its price to go up or down. Just keep it. Just keep it because you know it's special. We pulled this one out of the fossil box, and Mr. Brett Love sold it back to me. I really appreciate that, Mr. Brett. He's only a 9, but he has sentimental value to me. I care about him that way. Here's Dark Gyarados 10. This was one of the cards I rushed to purchase again because I sold mine back in the day for like 600 or some stupid number, and I had to rush to buy him, and I had to pay 2,000 for him. Here's an Arcanine from Legendary Collection. These are just a handful of cards. Like, look, this one's not even that rare or expensive. I had to put some of them away. Oh, that was another one. I predicted that the XY era was about to go insane, so I ran off and I bought the best Charizard from the XY era, this Mega Charizard, for 5.3 thousand. So I felt it in my loins. I said, now is the time for XY era. And I ran off and I bought that Charizard and I showed it off. And again, it was just the correct move. And so I've done well because of those moves. All right, so now we have Mr. Mark Valerian. I donate my 2 bags full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards to you, but I'd like to keep my 3rd one with the Metazoo in it. Okay, so the hollows. Those crazy hollows. Okay, I got it. Let's take a quick look in there, Mr. Mark. We got 1 bag. We got 2 bag. You actually have 3 bags. Let's carefully go through them and make sure we're not keeping anything except for the pretty valueless Ghost of the Past hollows. We don't want to take anything but the Ghost of the Past hollows. And you're right, a lot of people actually do not keep these because selling them would be a pain in the butt. But you know what? You saved me a couple dollars on shipping. I'm going to toss you a couple free cards, okay? You saved me a couple dollars on shipping. I appreciate that. You know, because shipping all this takes more time. It takes more cardboard. It takes a more expensive label. So when you guys donate all these junk hollows, it's surprisingly helpful. Really appreciate it. How did you know it was that time? Well, I've been in the Pokemon market for a long time and have a lot of experience with it. And so I just kind of can feel when something should happen. Now, after that point, it's just kind of a guess, and we see if it plays out. And in this case, it did play out. Pot of Greed. Okay, so without any doubt, these are Ghosts of the Past hollows. Ghosts from the past. Okay, so you just saved me probably a couple dollars in shipping, Mr. Mark. I really appreciate that. I know what I'm going to do. I found a Blue Eyes pack. Found a Blue Eyes booster pack. Should I? I know these are donated. Where did I find that Blue Eyes pack? Is it over here? Haha, haha, there we are. Take them all. So this blue ice pack, I'm going to leave it sealed. I'm not going to open it. They're going to be for you for when you receive your bag at home. Thank you, man. Okay. Now, obviously, this is the good stuff. We're going to put this in here. Thank you so much, Mark. Okay. So that'll be for you at home to have a little fun with whenever these do ship out. How much is that pack for the blue eyes? Well, I'm sold out of them, but I actually found kind of like an open box somewhere. They used to be $8, so those remaining packs could be $8. Just haven't been in a rush to sell it. Okay, and you sent me $3. You sent me $3. Are you just trying to give me money? Here, I'm going to give you something called a junk pack. Junk packs cost $3. This is a $3 junk pack for you, Mr. Mark. Let's see what was in your junk pack. Are you ready? So these cost $3, and they're just a bit of fun. So you get a fake Pokemon card. There's a Star Wars. Here's a GI Joe. Here's a poker card. Here's Waifu Nikke from Union Arena. Here's some Hello Kitty. And here's actually a promo card from Attack on Titan, I think. I could buy the rest, says JM. You want me to look into it? I can look into it. So I'm gonna hand that out to you, Mark, for when you ship your bag as well, because that's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Pop this in here. Okay. Good. Let's see what's going on with our queue now. We've got an Edward Cornelio. Mega box pre-order. He's jumping into this list, which I have not talked about today, but it's this. This is a box break, just like the cloud break you saw go off. You have a chance for the whole box, and then 10 people will miss. So 10 people will have painful bottoms, and one person will get the whole box to themselves. There it is. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots left. Victor over here messed the list up. He had me scratch his name out there and put him on 2 and 7. My God, Victor. But take a look at that. So the list is more than halfway full for that box break. If you've never witnessed one of those, it's pretty fun. We have a second box break, by the way. Now, this one's not the new product. It's kind of like old product. This is for a whole box of ASTRAL Radiance. It's up to 3 out of 16 so far. So he's got a ways to go. But he's a cool product. It's a really nice thing. Your black pen is out of commission. Yes, and I'm back to my famous red pens, the pens that express my anger and will. Only red pens. There we are. 90% of all my homework was red pen. If it was in black ink, it's because I couldn't find a red pen. So I have whole folders full of black pen marker. Just tons of math equations in red. Here's Alicia Brown. 2 for Mega Evolutions. Please keep sealed. All right, you got it, Miss Alicia. She's going in here as well. Nice to see you. All right, so there's 3 spots left in here. Red rum, red rum. Can I see what a Carddass Nikke card looks like? Well, I don't have one on hand, but it comes out of here. And they look kind of like what you see here. They're these little metallic cards. It's not a game. It's not a TCG. It's really just a display card, and it shows off these sexy, large-breasted women. So that's what it is. Just a bit of fun. You can grade them. They're totally gradable. Okay, Mr. Blake has an order. He wants to switch the Manectric for the Charizard Poker. We talked about this, and I'm going to go looking for it. Okay, I think that's perfectly all right. You did the Manectric. What is this? These don't belong here. Oh, did I try to put a bunch of... I think I tried to put a bunch of cheap cards into the expensive box like a dummy. Why did I do that? Okay. These are available for slab away, by the way. Do you guys know you can go into our Discord server and find Discord server channels full of cards for sale? Just load it up. Here it is. That's the Charizard he wants. Take a look at some of these, huh? Oh, there we go. Okay. Very good. We'll put this here. All right, so here is the Charizard. Let's go into this box over here. There is the Manectric, and what needs to happen is this shall say Blake on the back. Okay. And this one shall say nothing on the back. Any Gengar PSA 10s for sale. People always want Gengars, Umbreons, Lugias, Charizard. They're very limited because once they hit the table, somebody buys them. So you're going to find a lot of other things for sale, but on occasion, you're going to find those chase cards for sale. They usually won't be like cheap and easy to obtain, but they'll be there. You can check it. Once again, you can go to our Discord server and check there for some high-end Pokemon cards. You might find what you want. But here's an example of a high-end Pokemon card. Population 12. A reverse holo from the Holland Phantoms collection. Okay, pretty good. Blake, we need to adjust the actual listing now. Okay, Manectric. So it looks like you had $20 on the Manectric. So now it shall say PSA 9, Poker, Zard, 475, 455. Oops. Okay, so that has been updated. Thank you very much. Sent an order, says Emmanuel. Ooh, very nice. It's 7:03? How's it 7:03? How'd the time go by so fast? I don't get it. We have a Zach order Jolteon break. Oh, my dear God. This Jolteon's going to go off, guys. Everyone's looking at him now going, ooh. I bet you he went up over time. Did he go up over time? What's this Jolteon going for these days? You know, when we price a card, there's two different ways to price. We can price to liquidate or we can price to hold. And that's kind of like where we get a premium and we do a restock on the card. And the funny thing about the premium priced ones, yeah, so this card's like $700 anyways. So he's almost the price of the break now. You know, when we actually originally priced him up, he was cheaper than that. And so he went up in value over time. And now the break just looks way more appealing over time. That is crazy, man. So I think that's a great lesson for me to always take a look at what's probably going to go up and make sure to focus on those cards that are going to change in price over time because then you can restock them and put a premium on them and somebody gets a nice card as a result. It's an interesting system because at the end of the day, you're really helping people acquire the cards that go up in price first, which is what we should be specializing in, don't you think? My PC Megas are here. So, Jonas, 3 packs of the Blue Eyes. So, let me go grab those Blue Eyes. I found them over here. There we go. Found them over here. They weren't in a box. We got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can see the dust coming off of them. Holy. They must have been sitting there a while. Yes, so these are for sale for $8 a piece. Blue Eyes. Okay. I'm calling a huge jump in the Metal Mew from 151 UPC. I don't know. See, the difference between the Metal Mew and the Metal Charizard and the Metal Pikachu, Metal Charizard and Metal Pikachu were like impossible to grade 10. They were so difficult to grade. Metal Mew pretty much grades 10 like 90% of the time. So there might not be enough of them, so the price will still move up steadily, but it shouldn't move the same way Pikachu and Charizard moved. Dark Fire Dragon, Dark Hole, pack number 2. Here's Giant Soldier of Stone, and here's Sharuban, the Fire Knight. Ooh, very nice. All right, Mr. Jonas. So you did pull a holo out of there. You pulled Dark Hole. Ooh. There we go. Just sent for 2 more spots in the Jolteon. Oh, my God. Be careful in there. Remember, guys, when it comes to the breaks, don't spend more than you're willing to lose. Don't forget about that. By the way, we do have a special gym break right here. Magic the Gathering gym break. We also have another break. You don't see it very often because it doesn't fit the table. But it's this guy right here. I'm also willing to do another Pokemon break box. You want one of those? Let me grab one of those real fast. You know, I think that the gym breaks should still have a place in the channel. They should be like for odd stuff. Stuff that maybe you would never put into the live customs or the Poke Shuffles. So this went off the other day, but I didn't replace it. But here's a chance to do a 1 and 2 odds on a box of Scarlet. It's a fun set. It's an old set. You might have forgotten about it. It does have good cards in it. It's been a long time since that set was released, you know? Okay, we have an order of Mr. Emmanuel, Carddass Nikke. What? $55 worth of it? Hold on. 22 packs? Are you serious? That's a lot of it. That's a lot more than people normally open. This? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So the good news about it is it's very cheap. So you can virtually collect about the entire set for not a lot of money. That's kind of what you're doing here. And yeah, this will be a lot of the Nikke characters that you know and recognize. Let's go ahead and bust them open. Bust them open. Let's see some females. All right. Some females, huh? You know, I made a joke that we should design our own card set, but have it be like a femboy card set because no one's making that. You are? It's an underserved market. It is the femboy card set. Who's in? All right. We'll get, what's his name? We'll get Alpha Investments to buy a whole bunch of it. Okay, what do we got? It say my favorite card set. Oh, okay. How much per pack on this one? These are $2.50 a pack. You'll notice they come with 2 Carddass cards. This is a typical Carddass booster pack. It's printed by Bandai Namco. Look at that. Woo! That's kind of card you almost show the back of the card. All right, for the Grunettes and the Gays. Yeah, like, you know, nobody's making that card set, and I want to be a millionaire. Do you guys want to be millionaires? I want to be a millionaire. And so sometimes you got to do something that no one else is doing. It is. Okay, all right. This is the one character that makes me uncomfortable with Nikke. Here it is. And her name is Ray. Steel Baby. Yeah, I don't know. That makes me uncomfortable because there's all these like adult sexy women. Here's Robin Hood. What's her name actually? It's Red Riding Hood? Red Hood. You know, I'm trying not to touch the surface of these cards, and it's so tricky not to touch the surface. This, you don't want to. Query. Ooh. Thinking outside the box. 2.75. Mister, that's a really good idea. I'm chock full of ideas. That's my specialty. I love ideas. I'm an idea guy. It is. I'm bad at paperwork. That's my weakness. My weakness is paperwork. It is. Okay. Here's Sin and Guren. Okay. Very good. All right. Oh. Okay. Let's grab this. Very nice. Here's Anus. Her name is Anus. Something like that. How do you say it? How do you say that name? Anus. Here's Haran. More like Haram. Here's Guilty. We've got this girl again. This girl in the bikini with the absolutely gigantic tatas, I think she is the most popular character from the game, right? I don't know why. Couldn't tell you. I couldn't even think of 2 big reasons why. Okay. Now we have Quincy. Okay. Who cares about her name, bro? Alex Jones came back to YouTube with the mustache. So, like, does he have a YouTube account? I remember he was banned everywhere. He was banned everywhere, pretty much for spreading, like, malicious conspiracies. He got deplatformed everywhere. Not just deplatformed, he actually got sued And the amount of damages that the judge handed out to the people prosecuting him was like over $1 billion, right? And so in my opinion, I thought it was a really interesting case because I felt like the amount of money was so extreme. It was sort of designed to permanently destroy him financially. And there we go. So he got deplatformed and permanently destroyed financially. That is part of the reason why when you hear about, you know, Jimmy Kimmel got canceled and there was like all this outrage over it, it's like I still have a fresh memory of all these guys getting deplatformed. Like there was the Proud Boys guy. Remember the Proud Boys guy? He got deplatformed. So there were all these guys who got deplatformed in the past just for kind of saying like far right this, far right that. Nick Fuentes, I guess, is another one. I didn't really know much about him. But there's all these guys who are not allowed to speak on the internet except for in the, you know, the far stretches, the corners of it. And so it just didn't surprise me that somebody on the left could be deplatformed for maybe saying something that was deemed too controversial. It is. But they acted like Trump himself had tweeted to do it or something. It's really interesting, which didn't make sense either. He was kind of busy. I can't imagine he said, all right, cancel Jimmy Kimmel. I actually do think it was probably just the networks saying, ooh, we don't want that. We don't want him saying that. Because if I recall, there was a conversation where like the Disney Igor called him and asked him to do an apology, and he said, I'm not doing an apology. And that's when Disney fired him. Yeah. Ooh, Sakura. Very nice. 1 billion for saying stuff like that is too far. Well, I mean, he said some really malicious stuff. He did. You know, he claimed that these kids got shot in school and that it was all fake. And that is too far. He really should be, you know, you could probably be sued for like defamation or slander or whatever the right word would be. But yeah, there probably should be a punishment for something that severe. You can be taken to court over lying about people. I believe it's like defamation or something. What's the term where you lie about someone? You're not allowed to lie about somebody. And so that's an easy lawsuit. But yeah, 1 billion is quite hefty. But who knows what the value of lying over something like that is? I mean, it's really questionable. How do you judge something like that? It must be difficult. But I did feel like it was so extreme that, you know, in his lifetime, he could never earn that much. And so it's sort of like a death sentence, a financial death sentence. You've been sentenced to financial death. And so it's an interesting concept, isn't it? We are. All right. So thank you for that big order, Mr. Emmanuel. You got a nice, big, fat baggie full of girls. And they're all gradable. Bandai Namco Carddass is a well-known card set. So Victor's taking 2 more spots in the Jolteon, which is very scary to me. I like these way better than the TCG ones. They're very cute. It's not a huge set, so you can finish the set pretty fast. But yeah, if you're unfamiliar with Bandai Carddass, it's sort of like that's their whole thing. They've been running the Carddass series for a very long time. And on this table, you'll hear about Pokemon Carddass because I like them. So I collect them and I sell them. Okay. TCC Colt. There's something like that, but it has to cause damage to the person you lied about. Yeah, sure. And that's the question. Like, how do you judge something like that? Lying about that is it's a pretty severe thing. You know, you could argue they were making maybe like an example out of him. They wanted to make sure other people don't, you know, comfortably lie about such a serious event. Aaron Searles, the Mega Box Break. You got it, Mr. Aaron Searles. Okay. I sure wish we had Mega Evolutions already. That would be nice. He was an odd guy, you know. He was saying all kinds of insane things. Very entertaining, at least. 2 blue eyes. You got it. 2 packs of the blue eyes. Very entertaining in the sense that you look at him like an absolutely crazy person, and your life is made more fun by playing around with the conspiracies. Not so fun for the children and the parents who got harassed because he said those things. That's what happened. They got harassed by people who were saying, oh, you're lying, you're faking it. Left leg of the forbidden one. Woohoo! So imagine you've just, you know, survived the most traumatic moment of your life. Probably one of the most traumatic things that can happen to you in America these days, surviving a school shooting. And now you got to deal with these people harassing you and saying, you're faking it, you're faking it, you're a faker. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's going to be a lawsuit for sure. But yeah, I thought the amount of $1 billion was like, well, that's impossible. He can't do $1 billion, can he? Maybe he can, I don't know. I don't know how much these guys earn, but I would bet that they earn in the range of like 1 to 20 million in their lifetime. You know, it's good money, but it's not Pokemon money. Mr. Jonas says 4 Nikke packs, Nikke. So you're talking about the Korean Nikke, right? Let's see, because you sent $10, so I believe you want these, right? Jolteon needs an updated number. Oh, you're correct. Sorry about that. Yeah, the story of Alex Jones is pretty interesting. We are 13 and 14. Did the frogs turn gay, though? Yeah, actually, you know what was really crazy is when, what was it, J.D. Vance or somebody was running, and somebody said the frogs are turning gay. And I was like, I couldn't believe, oh, it was Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson came out and made the same claim that scientists really did study frogs, and when they were exposed to water, where we were pouring sort of like hormonal pills and stuff into, the frogs did turn gay. They did turn gay. They like changed genitalia and everything. And it's really, really fascinating if you ever read about that stuff. We are. But I thought it was all a lie. I thought it was all made up. I thought he was just crazy. No. Humans, we have all these products that make it into the water, and it's really damaging. Okay. Good luck. Let's sneak it up. Really fascinating. Oops. Okay. It is 7:18, guys. I got to put a hard stop to the stream here. We got to have a cutoff time period that I'm not allowed to go past. It's supposed to be 7, and we're creeping towards 7:30, and I'm not supposed to do that. Whoa! What am I looking at? So, if you have never opened these, this set is exclusive to Korea, and it is also a Nikke set. And yes, there are a lot of sexy cards in here, and it is totally gradable. Okay. So it's a properly copyrighted set. Here it is. Good. Like Jurassic Park. There is actually a Jurassic Park exclusive Korean set. Do you guys want a Jurassic Park set to open? Should I buy like 1 case of it maybe? I could buy a case of it. So Team Rocky Grunt says 1 in the Jumbo Pack break, 1 in the English Mega Box break, 1 in the Jolteon, and 5 of the 151 English. All right. Let's get this done, and then we'll call it the end of the daytime stream. So this will say Team Rocket Grunt on 10. That leaves 1 spot left for tonight. 1 in the Jumbo Pack break. Okay. TRG, which I've not advertised a lot today. But yes, it is here. It's one of the most popular things on the table. People love it. I guess they just find the variety fun. 1 in the Jolteon. Jolteon is now 15 out of 19. I think you should open a real-life Pokemon park. Not me, but I bet you they're going to do that somewhere in America. Okay, and 5 to 151 English. So the only problem is I've only got 1 pack of 151 English next to me, which means I need to open up a Bloomin' Waters. I'll be right back. Let me go get it. All right, there we go. Ta-da! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Okay. They are pretty based out there. Who's pretty based? The Japanese? The Japanese have Democrats and Republicans in their country too. But I think they probably lean a little more conservative, is what I've heard anyways. Seems that way. All right. So what do we got? Machamp, Dragonite. Ooh. Erica's Invitation. Ooh. Kingler Ninetales. Oh. Wow, that's nuts, dude. We have officially pulled 3 of these bad boys. I keep saying this. The way that I sourced these 151 packs, I didn't buy like a pallet of them. I bought one from guy number 1, guy number 2, guy number 3. So I always said this. I said there's a potential that we could get insanely lucky, and each one of these boxes is the one with the Charizard. Team Rocket Grunt just pulled yet another Charizard. Team Rocket Grunt, you have to understand, we just pulled 2 of these. We pulled 2 of these out of different Blooming Water sets. And yet, we've pulled a 3rd one. And this is only possible because we didn't order our Blooming Water from one source. So we are having a best case scenario play out. And by the way, that's true for the rest of the 151 too. I've got some more left. None of it was sourced where it was like, you know, whole sealed cases of it. It was just 1 or 2 boxes at a time. So, wow, that's just crazy. Quick pre-grade it. All right, let's take a look. Bulbasaur Jinx. Wow, man. Okay. So, it has a chance for a 10, I'd say. It is off-center on the back. I would go with PSA for the off-centering. PSA judges the back slightly less harsh. All right, there it is. I got to warn you, it might be considered a high-end card, so it might be a $75 grade. I don't know, actually. It is. Very nice. Send it to me. All right, but you've got it now? Wow. You know, you got to give it up for Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. I think he's gone deeper than anyone else the last 3 days. And now he has something to show for it, too. That's awesome, man. Got you right there. Beautiful. We have some good memories. How about that? I love it when it all works out. Here's Ninetales and Jinx as well. These will be heading into your bag. Wow. Wow, that's crazy, man. I got to show that to Mike's side. I don't know if Mike's side saved the other 2 clips, but like in the last, I don't know, 2 weeks, we have pulled 3 151 Charizards. That's some of the luckiest pulls we've had in a long time. 3 Charizards in like the last 2 weeks. And you have to understand, that's 3 Charizards, and it's not like we open up $10,000 of product. That's 3 Charizards with only a couple $100 worth of product. That's what you guys have to understand about that. That's crazy, man. The level of luck occurring here is beyond belief. But again, this was only possible because of the, you know, so imagine the way like a case of Pokemon cards works. Let's say the first booster box has the big Altart hit in it. Well, the other 5 boxes behind it, they're not going to have it. They're not going to have the big chase hit in it, right? Like the, whatever, the alternative art you want. Well, the way we sourced these boxes was just by random people. And I you know, that can give you very bad luck too, by the way. It can give you very bad luck. Like you can open sequentially like 20 boxes and there's nothing there because it didn't come out of a case, so the case didn't guarantee a hit. Or you can have the opposite thing happen where you get insanely lucky, where for some reason, every box you were buying happened to be the chase box and no one knew about it. But yeah, that is insane. I got to clip this or something. So let me grab this. I don't know if Mike's side will turn this into a clip because we have had this as a clip already quite a few times. It might not be clip worthy. Team Rocket Grunt pulls yet another 151 Zard. 129 minutes in. Okay, wow. Thanks, guys. It was about time I pulled something. Those Prismatics are killing me. Well, Prismatics, you know, don't give up on them because they got good pulls in them too. You were getting like, you were actually getting good pull rates, but you just weren't pulling like any of the evolutions. But yeah, I mean, I would say the pull rates were good. And so if that's just how it is for the Prismatic, you know, Lucario Tyranitar boxes, I think our group should open plenty of those because I think they're good then. All right, so for tonight, guys, Mega Evolutions box break is likely going off. This Jolteon has a shot at going off. I think he's actually at 15 out of 19, right? And yeah, I think we're set to have a really nice night. I'm just going to go relax. I'm actually pretty tired. I'm going to go relax with Karis, and she and I will probably talk about what we want to do over the weekend. I'll see you guys tonight for the Friday nighttime stream. Please pull me an Umbreon VMAX. You got it, man. See you later, everybody.